controlled chaos here. In this video, I got a really cool base to show you. Now, I did not create this base. This base was created by Baker in No Man's Sky, and the great thing is that I have Baker here with me to show off this amazing base. It's going to be fun, it's going to be cool. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so as you can see here, we have a Warhammer 40,000 themed base built off of their gigantic cruisers. This thing looks amazing. I love the time and the details that he took to build this out. I love the fact that he has cannons. I like the fact that the front of this nose is using base parts and curving them and playing around with angles to get this put in. It looks really good for what you can do in No Man's Sky and shows what happens when you put the effort in to actually build things out. Now, Baker has mentioned that the only place he could put in the landing pads were on the side to make this look accurately correct. And I understand that. And that's cool and a nice way to do things that make things look great. Now let's go ahead and take a tour inside the base and see what everything looks like. Okay, I am back and we're here with Baker at the Warhammer 40,000 cruiser base. And so Baker is going to give us the guide. Show us around, Baker.
All right, so back here we've got the Pilgrim that you can take off and do some base jumping with. You come over here, this is the back door, big back door entrance. Kind of got a stairway through all this purple ship. The colors used to be like black and red, but the last update kind of messed them up. But
hey,
we can
gives you something to work towards fixing.
Yeah, we can call that a new Legion.
Yeah.
So keep going up here. Have these refiners and those these storage containers and stuff, they're all hooked up to the ground, and it actively mines paraffinium.
Ooh.
So all of these are filled to the brim with paraffinium.
Cool. At least you don't have to worry about gathering any paraffinium for a long time.
Yeah. Got plenty of it. So yeah, this is kind of like the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got your teleporter. I've actually put these bases on multiple planets. So if you're ever on an expedition and you're going to another rendezvous, there's a chance you might see one of these because
okay.
I like putting them in different places. But yeah, so if you come over here, this is actually how you get inside the ship. Is with these guys.
Oh, you did a whole entire teleport system.
Yeah. I wasn't able to get inside of this part here without using a teleporter, so that's how I did that. So I've got kind of like a crew areas here.
Nice.
Got your stuff. Then this is the garden where you've got, I think, a little bit of everything here. So I always like to have a little bit of everything on my base.
Yeah, I'm actually working on a garden that's gonna have a little bit of everything. This is your storage room.
We got the storage up here, nice and storagey. You can put your stuff here. A little bit of kind of dark Warhammer styling in here, I thought. Kind of mechanical and, well, not so much mechanical, but just kind of dark. You've got your notes on the walls here, your little post-it doodads and all that.
Yeah, this is really, really cool.
Yeah, this is kind of it uses those globe like those rotating globe pieces. I scaled them up and kind of built a circle, and so this thing is here. And then this is one of those underwater doors that makes it glow green like that.
Oh,
Just
nice.
thought I'd do kind of a cool centerpiece here.
That is a cool centerpiece with the skull. And that lighting is really cool. I like that because it shows off the normal mapping that they've done on the skull.
Yeah. It is cool. I thought it was pretty neat. I have these batteries going all the way around. You know, you can kind of like stack these inside of each other to like keep things to a minimum, but I thought it looked cooler if they were just going up and all the way across the ceiling.
Just add a different look to the design.
Oh wait, I guess this one doesn't have them going all the way across the ceiling. But I've built a couple of these now. I just kind of take the base file and put it in new places now. Ever since I built it. So that's how I put it on like the new expedition planets. Because I like to put these everywhere.
Turning No Man's Sky into a Warhammer 40,000 universe.
Yeah. Some guy in the comments of that Facebook post mentioned how I need to be building a orc asteroid ship.
Oh, that would be cool.
I think that's a really cool idea.
If you do that, let me know. I'd love to do a tour of that base.
I think it would be a really cool idea.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, considering I'm a huge Warhammer 40,000 geek. I mean, heck, I have a Dawn of War series that I'm writing right now where I'm going through the Dawn of War Tau campaign for Soulstorm. And just having fun with that. So this sort of feeds into that. And I really like how you didn't just do the outside, but you decorated the inside. I like that you have different rooms that do different things, and it somewhat fits the Warhammer 40,000 theme where you could, and then utilizes and you made use of No Man's Sky and the resource gathering and the placements of different things, and you didn't just place those down, but you also put things down to give the rooms feels, just like the first room we went through, which had the bunkers for the crew to sleep in. I like the fact that you went through and took time and built those out. You really took a lot of time. How much time did it take you to actually build the first one out?
It took quite a while. I'd say, man, if I had to put time on it, let me check my playtime on Steam. It's probably disgusting. Let's see here.
Name one person who plays No Man's Sky and loves it that doesn't have a disgusting amount of playtime on it. I mean, that's what I love about this sandbox style game. You play and do what you want to do, and there's so much to do, from building like you've done. No way I could build something like that. I'm not that great of a builder. But I love the exploring. I love the scanning, the gathering, the base building, the combat in the game on ground, in space, the way you can play different roles of being a trader, a smuggler, a bounty hunter, and things like that just keep me coming back to No Man's Sky. And then it's people like you that make these amazing builds that I see posts of, and I'm like, I want to go there, I want to see that, I want to interact with that. And then merging these different themes together, like you've done this Warhammer 40,000 one, is really nice. Beetlebum does builds that are like Star Trek inspired and stuff like that. And seeing creators like you doing these unique things with No Man's Sky and the base building and how you guys do things, it's really nice because you're using gameplay mechanics, you're pushing them to the edge, and then you have to have some artistry to be able to figure out what piece will fit where and how, and what would look the best to get done what you're doing. It's like you're using the base building as a canvas and a brush.
Couldn't say it any better, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. And the look of your character, I really like. I like the design that you have for the helm and stuff like that. You're the type of player like me. You literally go through and you like to sort of go through and pick the things that best suit you and utilize the game to the best of your abilities and push your abilities beyond. And that's really great. So Baker, I want to thank you for the time of showing us around at this base, and I can't wait to see what you do next. Guys, have fun, enjoy. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the link to where this base is so that you guys can take a portal to get here. I recommend that you guys land on the planet first because it takes a while for this base to show up, but it is worth checking out. You all have a good night.